Hi there, it's me, Sharon. Excuse me, it's August 5th, 2015, and I am exactly 1 week post-op today. I had my gastric bypass, RNY, on July 29th in the morning, and it went exceptionally well. The last week's been rough. You can see my face is all broken out. That's from I had some vomiting on the first night, and I'm lucky girl that gets what they call petechiae, which is all broken blood vessels all over your face. So I'm trying to heal from that. It hopefully will go away. Usually does. And it's been rough going. But today I'm doing good. Yesterday I was doing a little bit better. And I just wanted to say hi and check in and let you all know that the last video I posted was about buyer's remorse, and I don't necessarily feel that right now. As of this morning, I was down 25 pounds. So I know I haven't given my weight out yet. I haven't even really done the body shot yet. I'm not comfortable with that. I know I have to eventually tell you all, but I'll get there. But I want to say, so the 2-week pre-op diet, I lost 24 pounds on that pre-op diet. I just want to check my numbers and make sure that I'm telling you this right. Oh, I'm not telling you that right. I'm lying to you. £14. Sorry. I had a little, I have to tell you that my brain isn't very clear right now. I've noticed that with the poor nutrition, that my thinking is pretty slow. I don't know if everybody experiences that, but I'm hoping that as I increase my intake and protein and stuff, that will improve. Anyway, so my 2-week pre-op diet, I lost 14 pounds. Didn't expect to lose weight. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't quite expect 14 pounds. And I lost 11 since my surgery, so 11 pounds this week. So I'm down 25 pounds. Some people will tell you only what they've lost. They don't include their pre-op diet weight loss, and they only tell you from the day that they had their surgery on. But you know what? That 14 pounds that I lost in the pre-op, that was 14 pounds I lost, and I'm going to include it in my videos because it counts. I had my highest weight, and it was my highest weight I've ever been. And I lost 14 pounds. I'm not going to discard that and just start at my pre-op, my day of surgery weight. So I am down 25 pounds. So I'm very excited about that. My diabetes is still hanging in there. The doctor had said that he would classify me in remission for diabetes. I haven't needed to take any insulin since the night before my surgery. All my blood sugars have been in the 70s, 80s, 90s every day. However, today was the first day that I had 2 protein shakes. I haven't been able to get more than one in, and I had 2. And about hour and 45 minutes after my second protein shake, I was like, I'm just going to check my sugar and see what it was. And it was 130. So that makes me nervous. I'm not really sure what that was about. So I am not declaring that I am non-diabetic or in remission yet, like the doctor wanted to, because quite frankly, I haven't started eating food yet. And I have been really intaking maybe 100 calories a day. To 200 calories since the surgery, and I have no sugar drinks. I've been drinking water or G2 or like an herbal tea with not even artificial sweetener in it. So of course my sugars aren't going to be high. Even like before the surgery, if I had that, my sugars wouldn't be high. So I'm not holding my breath quite yet, although I'm hoping as my weight comes down, it will put me into full remission for the diabetes, which was my one biggest goal. So I'm still excited. I haven't had to do insulin in a week, and that is fantastic. That makes me very excited. This week, it's full liquid. It's pretty much clear liquids. You can have herbal tea. This is what my doctor says. You can have herbal tea. You can have water. You can have. You're not even supposed to add like Crystal Light or anything to your water at this point. You can have like the Gatorade, the sugar-free one, which is like a G2, and protein shakes. That's it. And I couldn't get the protein shakes down the first couple days, and then I did it, and I had been doing the protein shakes before the surgery with milk. I'm a big milk drinker, and I'm like one of the only adults I think in the world that could drink a glass of milk and down it. I mean, I crave milk. But after you have the surgery, one of the things that they say is commonly people become lactose intolerant. I think I did develop a little bit of that. The shakes were hard. I got them down, but then I would get terrible bloating, like huge bloated stomach and cramps and stomach ache, and I had a couple of days of some diarrhea. So yesterday I did the protein shake with water, and I didn't experience that as much, and today I've had no diarrhea, and I did 2 protein shakes, and I did them with water. It's not as good, certainly, but they do go down easier, and I don't have the stomach ache or the bloating afterward. So my nutritionist did recommend for me, I'm going to reach out to her, because today, the second shake, I was like, oh my God, I can't drink any more of this. So I think that I'm not going to be able to do it very long without gagging, because you get sick of stuff very fast. So I'm going to have to reach out to her to find out what I can do. And there's a million different shakes and protein powders and stuff that I can do to get my protein in. I should be getting in about 60 grams of protein at this point daily. Yesterday I got in the most, and I got 26 grams in. Today I exceeded that, which I was really excited about. So what I use is I use my FitnessPal. It's a great app on your phone, and you log in. I don't know if you can see this. So it has your calories stuff. I have to change that. That was for before, like when I was dieting. But what you want your goal to be calorie-wise a day and all that, you can like program all that in there, and then you hit on the day, and it pops up breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you log your food. So, and then down the bottom there's this spot right here, and it says nutrition. So if you click on the nutrition, this pops up and it tells you your protein. And my protein today, yay, you see that number? See it? 62 grams of protein. I did it, and I only had the 2 shakes. I will tell you that today, being 1 week post-op, now I can incorporate some foods. So I can do cottage cheese, I can do yogurt, I can do, I have been able to eat some soups, broth, and refried beans. I've never had refried beans in my life. If you don't know what they are, I didn't know what they are either. You can use pinto or black, and they're pretty much mashed up pinto beans or black beans, and they're cooked with onions and spices and stuff like that. You can buy it in a can, already marked refried beans. I actually bought a can of pinto beans because I do like pinto beans. A can of pinto beans, and on the back it had a recipe for refried beans. I'm going to try it. I don't know if I'll be able to eat them or not. Mashed up beans, I don't know if I'll if I'll be able to do the texture of them, but we'll see. So I'll try those and I'll let you know how those are. But tonight I had my first thing of food and I had cottage cheese. So I chose to do the Live Active because I do have a lot of upset stomach stuff, and I thought maybe the probiotics would help. 2% low-fat cottage cheese, and on the back it tells you 10 grams of protein. That's what put me over. So I had my 2 shakes, and then I had my cottage cheese. It was my first food since the surgery, and I ate it, and it went down, and it was so good, and I don't have a stomach ache. But I just finished this a little while ago, so we'll see what happens with that. So that's where I am. I met this girl when I was in the hospital that, hey Lauren, that reached out to me. I can be pretty shy and stuff, and she reached out to me. She had her surgery with the same surgeon as me on the same exact day, and her and I becoming fast friends. Well, I like her. I think she's a great resource. She's, we're definitely kind of balancing each other. She has a bad day and I'm having a good day, so I try to talk her up, or I'm having a bad day and she's having a good day, so she talks me up. So it's kind of a great resource. I don't have a lot of people in my life that understand this or have been through it. There's one friend of mine that had it several years ago, and she's actually my best friend's sister, and I reached out to her like the first day of the surgery, like a couple days later, and she was great. Sent me this really positive, upbeat message, but I haven't talked to her since. So it's not like I talk to her regularly and stuff. And she's pretty far out from the surgery, so it's good to have Lauren around. You go on the blogs and you listen to all the YouTubers and stuff, but sometimes the blogs I found one on Facebook. It's great. It's a great resource, but you really have to take it with a grain of salt. I say that because there's some really fabulous people on there, and then you have the people that are just going through so much and really having such a difficult time that all their posts are just how miserable they are and how bad the surgery was, and they never should have made this decision and stuff like that. And when you're a few days post-op or a week post-op, it's really hard to hear that because you're struggling with your own thoughts and buyer's remorse and wanting to smack yourself for doing this, and then to hear somebody else saying how miserable they are and that they're 5 years out and their life has been ruined doesn't help. So I kind of pop on them, read some selective posts, or maybe I posted a couple of things. I asked about peanut butter because I've been craving peanut butter, and some of them, their responses were really good. Like a lot of them said that they love peanut butter but they have difficulty getting it down, and so they use this PB2. I had never heard of PB2. Apparently it's a powdered peanut butter, and you mix water with it and it becomes creamy like peanut butter, and you can put the powder in shakes and stuff like that to boost up your protein and to add peanut butter flavor. So I never would have learned that if I didn't hear that post. But so that's it. I hope that the next time you see me, my face is cleared up. I hope. And I can tell you that I've lost more weight and that things are going well. So for now, that's all. Thank you, everybody. I'll talk to you soon.